Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding it. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of May 13th to the 19th, 2024. We're going to pull 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. I forgot the name for a second. So let's see what comes out for you this week. Okay, we have 2 cards that fell out face down. First card out is this 8 of Air in reverse. So this does show a little bit of feeling stuck or overthinking things, but I'm very weary going into this message because I really don't feel this energy for you, this energy of being stuck. So that's really interesting. I'm wondering if someone is feeling this way towards you, where they're feeling like you're no longer responsive or you're not the one constantly making plans anymore. Cancer, I'm picking up this feeling, this energy for you very intuitively, that there has been individuals in your life where you have been the one constantly initiating plans or suggesting things or sort of using your brain to figure things out. And even when you gave them the responsibility and you said, oh, you can plan our next hangout, you can plan our next meeting, they were doing so poorly that you would end up planning it anyways. And I feel, Cancer, that you're just trying to decrease your mental load almost. Oh, that actually makes sense with the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is all coming together because this can show like a heavy emotional load on you, And so you're sort of backing away from always being the one to initiate, always being the one to plan things out. And you're putting your faith in other people to plan things out. Like, okay, you can plan this trip. Or we're hanging out this Saturday, you can plan it. Like, let's do something fun, whatever. And when you give people those opportunities, if they don't really actually plan it and you just end up like sitting around wasting time and you're very unhappy with that, those are the types of people that you're sort of backing away from right now. And I'm feeling their energy, which is like, oh, well, why is Cancer going out and doing things with other people? Why are they not initiating conversation as much? Why are they being a little bit more distant? And it's not like you didn't warn them or you didn't tell them. Some of you guys, you may have actually told them. For others of you, if you don't want to lose out on this connection, I think this is a good opportunity for you to just maybe have a really honest conversation here and say, hey, like, I feel like I'm always like the one doing like a lot of mental work. Even if you're in a household, like I'm always the one planning meals. I'm always the one making grocery lists. I'm always the one booking appointments. I'm always the one who plans our trips, who does this, who does that. It feels like a heavy mental load is on you, and you're just desiring to sit back and have fun for once and be the person in your life who just can enjoy something that other people plan. And you've been in this sort of leadership position for far too long, and I feel like you're desiring personalities in your life, people in your life who are going to come up to you and be like, hey, I have this cool day trip planned, like come along with me, like let's do it, it'll be so fun. That's that energy that I feel like you've been missing for so long because you've always been the one planning. And I feel like this theme is going to start emerging for you, and some of you are going to start the journey of trying to manifest people like that, or you may be having some conversations with the people who are already in your life to sort of just voice how you're feeling. We have healing coming through. Beautiful. See, this is what I'm saying. Healing conversations to create that balance again. Yeah, I think it's good to just tell people what you need, and you don't even have to direct it at them specifically. Like if you have a friend where this resonates, you're always the one planning, you don't even have to say, hey, you don't plan enough. You could be like, you know what I really want? I just want people in my life who plan things more. I feel like I'm mentally just burdened a lot, and man, it would just be so nice to have someone who takes the initiative and like just voice your opinions that way to people. You don't have to directly point the finger at them. And that's a very Cancerian way of getting your point across, that little crab walk, not being super direct. So yeah, healing conversations coming through. I'm seeing here a lot of you are healing your relationship even further with the foods that you're eating, recognizing how the foods affect your different organ systems in your body. A lot of you may be doing reading into the various anatomy, organ systems of the body, figuring out how to best support that. And this may be due to specific symptoms that you're having, or could even just be a weird rabbit hole that you've gotten down. But either way, I feel like you're making decisions that lead to more health. I am seeing increased protein in your meals for some of you. I am seeing increased nutrients, trying to cut back from things such as alcohol, fried foods, preservatives, things like that. So definitely a big focus on that. I'm seeing a balanced physical routine. Like, for example, you may have your different workouts for different muscles if you're somebody who works out. And you also may have your cardio. But then on top of that, you may also have or want to create a meditative or yoga practice for mind-body connection and releasing trauma, releasing stress and tension in your body. And sort of looking at all those different ways to facilitate your body's need for movement and creating a nice harmony, a nice balance. And maybe you can do it day by day, like today is arm day, today is leg day, today is ab and back day, today is cardio day. Well, technically every day should be cardio day, but intense cardio day. Today is yoga and stretching day. So I don't know, I'm just seeing overall holistic healing going on here, which is really cool. I'm glad you're diving into that and taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. We have the 10 of Earth coming out in reverse. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. For some of you, this desire to heal comes from a place of symptoms, like literally already having an issue here and wanting to live really long, wanting to have that longevity for yourself, for your children if you have children, for grandchildren if you have grandchildren, and just wanting to stick around for a while and reach that 10 of Pentacles place in life. The 10 of Pentacles in the tarot actually represents late life, when you have your own home paid off, you have children, grandchildren, you have a legacy, you are watching this beautiful land and home that you filled with so much love just really thrive and all of the life that came from you and as you're ending your life. That's what the 10 of Pentacles truly represents. So to have this come out in reverse shows just this week you seem to be focusing on doing things now in the present moment that can lead you down that road later down the line. Some of you I'm seeing are creating a really good retirement account for yourself. You could be talking to older generations or your peers if they have not done so and helping them out with their finances. I don't know why that's coming through. Some of you may feel guided to help other people out with their finances, or some of you may even be looking into jobs in finance. I don't know why that is coming through, such as working at a bank or financial advisors or wealth management, investing even, investing your own money. It's technically illegal to give other people investment advice unless you are qualified to do so, but anyways, let's see. Second row of cards out, fourth card out. We have the Hero. Beautiful. This is the 12 of Fire. And this deck obviously does not follow the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot exactly. I feel like this can be akin to the Knight of Wands, very passionate energy, moving forward. Actually, why don't we read this from the book, because this is such a unique card, so we might as well. Why not? Okay, the Hero. Let's see if we can find it. The Hero represents someone we all admire for their noble qualities, their courage, and willingness to champion and rescue the weak and vulnerable. In the past, the hero would ride in and save the village from thieves and villains, rescue damsels in distress, and battle against injustice. I don't know why, I just got a vision of some of you setting up cameras on your property, or if you're weird and spiritual like me, you could be doing grid work on your property or where you live, which is kind of like setting up crystals or burying crystals, on the corners of your property or your home and visualizing a grid. There's a whole lot you can do behind that. And even just the other day, I'm a Cancer myself, this resonates with me. Also, I got a vision while I was doing a shamanic journey, and a spirit came to me out of nowhere, and they were telling me to plant an oak tree on one of my friend's properties in the front yard. This friend has recently been having a lot of issues with their property, like things breaking and things being stolen right off their property, like a car. And I had this vision to plant an oak tree there. If you ask trees to protect land for you, they absolutely will, because first off, trees love humans and they're very protective. They protect the energy around wherever they're at. And if you ask them to do it, they'll do it. So energetically, spiritually, they can actually repel certain energies if you ask. So some of you may be doing something like that. Okay. In the present, they are doctors who work to save lives in lands ravaged by war and disease. They are environmentalists who place themselves in harm's way in order to save the forest, the oceans, and the animals that dwell within. They are the soldiers, the firemen, the paramedics, and police, all of them ordinary people who serve and protect and often put their own life, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're not reading this. Moving on. Too long. Definitely feel like we're getting away from the point here. But yeah, I feel like you're tapping into your own heroic type of energy is what we're saying. And how can I serve others? How can I protect those around me and best help them out in life and give them the tools that they need? If any of you are literally parents, I feel like you are offering your children really good tools right now that they will use later down the line. Like what's coming to my mind is reading comprehension. I don't know why that's been coming to my mind so strongly in the collective for the past few weeks. This theme of like needing to really, really, really hone in on teaching reading comprehension. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with this message because I'm not a teacher. I don't have any children either. Like, what can I do with this? So I guess the least I can do is channel this to whoever may need it when it comes up in their readings. But I've been noticing this recently too myself, because I keep getting like business emails, people wanting to work with me, people wanting to collaborate. They'll send me an email. They'll ask me, you know, hey, this is the idea I have in mind, blah, blah, blah. I will send a very clearly written short email back in response, and it's like they didn't even read it. And they're like, oh, well, actually, you know, like blah, 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 blah. And it's like, did you read what I said? So it's just such an awful skill. And actually, I dated someone one time. Maybe I shouldn't put this on the internet. I dated someone one time who had very poor reading comprehension. And man, I literally couldn't text them at all. I couldn't text them. Any form of written communication was always an argument and taken the wrong way. And also some of their, and this isn't to say that everyone who can't read is like this, but some of their beliefs were very like questionable. Like I would give them resources to learn more about certain things because they were very spiritually gifted. And they're like, well, actually, I'd rather just, you know, experience it firsthand, and I don't like reading anything. Like, I don't like learning anything. And I'm like, okay, all right. Oh, man, it's a whole long story. I won't get into it. But yeah, I don't know why that theme's coming through. Maybe a lot of you are reading a lot this week. Or that theme of being annoyed by other people's lack of comprehension skills may be sticking out to you a lot in this world. Or you are trying to really hone in and teach that to others, especially if any of you are teachers. Like, you're a hero, okay? You're definitely a hero. And, you know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to teach because I'm not a teacher. Well, I am creating a course, so never mind. Maybe some of you guys are creating your own course too. I mean, crap. Or writing a book, something like that. But yeah, I think teaching the things that will help other people learn on their own is some of the most important skills to have. Like, you can learn a skill directly, or teach a skill directly, sure, but teaching other people how to find and learn about their own skills and self-study is like the foundation of being a lifelong learner. So I don't know why that's coming through so strongly. We have abundance coming through. I wonder if some of you are starting book clubs. I don't know. I'm seeing youth book club. I'm seeing like library events, or I don't know, just supporting your local libraries. Very much like charity work and stuff. But yeah, we have abundance coming through with this beautiful dragon spirit. Dragon spirits are very wise. They are much smarter than humans, and they love connecting with humans occasionally, special humans, to teach them their wisdoms and have them, you know, be channeled through this world. Abundance is coming out right underneath healing. These are both major arcana cards. I feel like a lot of you are increasing your finances at this time because you're mentally putting yourself into a state of mind of abundance more and more often. So that's wonderful. And let's see what your final card is. Creating more abundance in your life. Some of you may also be working with plants as well. Final card out is the 6. Oh, wait, you had 2 cards come out. Okay. You have the Six of Fire, I believe, in reverse. And this is what it looks like. And we have the Two of Earth, which also came out in reverse, but this is what it looks like upright. So, yeah, there's a lot that you're juggling here. I feel like there's a lot, and I've been getting this for so long for you, Cancer, like a lot of different things in your mental to-do list that you need to check off, that you need to complete, like, oh, I should do this, I should do this. So we still see you working through that list. And it may have been very slow for you because you have a lot of other day-to-day life responsibilities to take care of, and you may have had a lot of those day-to-day responsibilities really like pile up, and you haven't been able to really focus on the growth that you want, like the extracurricular growth that you're doing in your life. So that explains that. And then we have the Six of Fire here coming out in reverse. Guys, I'm just gonna be honest, someone in your circle may feel a little jealous. And we picked up on that earlier. There may be someone here like, oh, why is Cancer giving me less attention, less time? So there could be a little bit of jealousy there because, you know what, I feel like you're being very selective with who you're surrounding yourself with right now because you don't have that much time. And, you know, you already have a lot to do on a day-to-day basis. And then on top of that, you have a long list of things in your mind that you want to do to create some growth or like new experiences for yourself personally. And it's like you have to be very selective about who you focus all your time and energy on, like who are you going to hang out with, because that's time that could be spent on this mental to-do list. And if these people are the type that really take a lot from you and drain you, which makes sense because it feels like you're the one always planning things, you're the one always, you know, keeping these conversations afloat, you're the one always helping them, you know, you're sort of backing away from them. So that could create some jealousy. There could also just be some straight out haters in your energy, so cleanse them away. That's a natural side effect of being successful, so get used to it. Okay, thank you all for joining me. Definitely watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs this week. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.